So shall I get this question all the time? Eko, should I get into Forex or crypto? No, both are trending in Ghana as I speak, all right? Both can make money and both can also make you lose money if you don't know how to get about it, all right? So let's sit down and talk about it like we are family, all right? Like we are bro, from bro to bro, from bro to sister, from whatever, all right? So, right now in Ghana, people are looking for ways to grow their money, all right? The city keeps losing value, not as fast as before, but prices keeps going up, right? Jobs are not always enough. That's why Forex and crypto are quite attractive, all right? They both give the chance to earn in dollars or other currencies without leaving the shores of Ghana. So personally, I think that, if crypto and Forex are done right or taught right, or if you learn it very well, you can basically enjoy better life in Ghana than you would anywhere else in the world, right? Because Ghana is a beautiful country. We are blessed. We have peace. We have so much more to boast of. Imagine we have our economy in place, our economic, everything perfectly working for us. Why would I want to leave Ghana just to go to somewhere? No. For travel, fine, but all things being equal, I wouldn't leave this country just because of economic hardship or whatever. But because we don't have the opportunity, because we don't have that knowledge, because we don't have that exposure, there's no choice for a lot of people, all right? That's why people want to leave this country. But we know with Forex and crypto, among other digital opportunities, if you learn it and learn it well, you can have a good life, a decent life in Ghana. Okay, enough. What is Forex, or what is foreign exchange? It's simply trading one currency for the other, all right? Like say dollars, euros, pounds, yen, and so on and so forth, all right? It's actually the largest market in the world as I speak. In Forex, you are predicting whether one currency will go up or down against the other, all right? For example, USD, JPY means you are trading dollars against Japanese yen, all right? Most Ghanaians who do Forex use what we call brokers, okay? That is, you deposit cedis or dollars, and then the broker gives you a platform and you trade currency pairs on their platform. Currency pairs like USD, GPY, or pound sterling or whatever, all right? Forex is mostly short-term trading, all right? People use leverage. That is borrowing money to take bigger positions, okay? And leverage can multiply your profits, all right? But it can also wipe your accounts quickly if you don't know how to use it. So you need to apply what we call risk management, applied very strictly and very well, all right? Now let's talk about crypto. What is crypto and how does crypto trading work, all right? So crypto basically is a digital asset on what we call the blockchain. I've talked about blockchain on this platform, all right? So with crypto, you can trade Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, and instead of trading government currencies, you are actually trading digital currencies or tokens, all right, or digital assets. One good thing about crypto is the fact that crypto can be traded 24/7, unlike Forex that operates only on weekdays, all right? You can trade crypto 24/7. There's no central bank involved. There's no closing time. You can buy and hold for long term or even trade short term like Forex, okay? It's also very volatile. One thing about crypto is extremely volatile, right? Prices can jump 10% in a day and even sometimes 50% depending on the crypto that you got yourself into. Crypto can make you cool money if you are lucky, or if you know what you are getting yourself into. If you understand the dynamics, if you understand the fundamentals and the technicals, and you get your timing right, crypto can make you some good money because it is very volatile. And when something is volatile, it means it can also make you lose some money. If you don't get it right, if you don't know how to approach it the right way. All right, but beyond just trading, you can also stake, you can also do lending, NFTs, DeFi. Crypto is crazy. That's why I love crypto, because there's so much opportunities to make money in crypto far beyond Forex, all right? So in Ghana and many other countries, people buy crypto using what we call the Binance P2P system. That is my preferred choice. That's the preferred way to buy crypto, to get into crypto. One of the easiest way to get into crypto, all right? And people do that to protect their savings from, let's say, currency depreciation, or even others trade to make daily profits, all right? I know one person is not in Ghana, but what it does fully is that there are a lot of people in this country or across the world who solely or totally depends on trading to make ends meet. They trade full time, they live off of trading, they make money in trading. Their 9 to 5 is trading, right? And one of the many things that I love about crypto is the fact that the entry barrier is lower than Forex, okay? You can start small with as low as 100 cedis or 200 cedis, all right? Forex brokers often require bigger deposit for you to even get started. So with 100 cedis or 200 cedis, you have to stay far away from Forex, but with the same amount, you can make an entry into crypto, all right? Because you are not only trading, you can stake, you can do so many things in crypto, okay? So now let's talk about the pros and cons side by side, all right? Let's see them side by side. All right, so with Forex, it's weekdays only. Forex is weekdays only, Mondays to Friday, and it's over. You cannot make money in Forex. But with crypto, is 24/7. All right, crypto 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can trade crypto, provided you can just stay awake all night. All right, that's why I think those who need mental check are those who are doing crypto. They need sleep, they need everything, because whilst they are addicted to it and they are making some good bucks with crypto, they don't want to stop because it's 24/7. All right, one thing about Forex is that the volatility is quite moderate, all right, which is good in a way. All right, but with crypto, the volatility is quite high, all right, which means the probability of you making more money in crypto is way higher than Forex, and probability of you losing money in crypto, that is leveraging futures. I'm not even talking about holding the coins, all right, it's much more higher. Okay, so if you are new to crypto, you don't even have to trade, like that is use what we call the futures or the margins. You can just buy and hold and sell and make money. So crypto, even the risk, I think crypto with the risk is much even lesser than Forex, all right, if you are not leveraging, if you are not doing futures or doing margin trade. Okay, one thing about Forex is also that it's highly regulated globally. Forex is extremely regulated across the globe, all right. Crypto is evolving. I mean, crypto, there's not so much regulation. Still, regulations are there. The countries are trying to regulate it. Bank of Ghana this year, September, is trying to bring out some regulation framework or whatever to work around with crypto in Ghana. Other countries, US, I mean, crypto is being regulated, but still in the regulating phase. Okay, unlike Forex, which is pretty much established, because Forex has been there for a long time. All right, you can also understand that Forex, you can do high leverage. All right, there's high leverage available. With crypto leverage is basically limited. All right, on spot, what we call the spot wallet or the spot trading. Spot trading, basically you are trading against other cryptocurrencies without using leverage at all, right? So let's say when you trade Ethereum versus USDT and Ethereum goes to, let's say, $5,000, you make some money. When it comes down, you lose money in value, but you don't lose that Ethereum. All right, so basically the risk is small, but the probability of making multiple money in terms of leveraging is not there if you are using the spots. However, if you are using futures, it's basically the same as the Forex, because you can use what we call the leverage. All right, you can leverage 10x, 20x, 50x to make more money on the futures if you know how to do it. Because if you don't know how to go about it, you can also make lose money because of the volatility. All right, so yes, there's leverage in Forex, there's also leverage in crypto. Okay, crypto is basically a duplicate of crypto leveraging, is basically the duplicate of Forex leverage. All right, so these have to. The good thing about crypto is that you can use the spot to stay safe and also make money whilst also keeping the asset, which means when the asset you are holding goes down, or let's say if you are trading between Ethereum, let's say BNB against USDT, and BNB goes down, you only lose the value, you don't lose the currency, which means if it goes back up, you get your money. All right, imagine buy BNB at $2 and now BNB is around $1,000. That is crazy. So that's one good thing about crypto that you can't find in Forex. Okay, I think the fact that Forex usually have higher minimum capital, because you need bigger capital to start for Forex. Okay, with crypto you can start very small. As I said, you can start with 100, sometimes even 80 or 50 cedis. You can get crypto. There's no basically barrier. Okay, you can just get in with basically any amount. All right, another thing I can also talk about Forex that is pure trading speculations. All right, with crypto you can do savings, you can do DeFi, you can do NFTs, you can do, I mean, there's so much opportunities with crypto, all right, and in blockchain, because of, let's say, because of the underlying technology that backs crypto, that's the blockchain. There's so much to be done with it. Smart contracts and the various decentralized applications that are being built on it, or that are built on it. All right, we have decentralized finance, we have artificial intelligence, we have protocols, we have different protocols, or let me say technological protocols. We have NFTs, we have different layers. We have, I mean, crypto, there are so much opportunity in crypto that is so unfathomable. All right, now let's talk about the learning curve. All right, the learning curve is the fact that both are steep. All right, but crypto has more communities and free tutorials. If you get into crypto, there are basically so many communities to join to learn for free. All right, so many, like myself. I mean, I've been on TikTok for a while and other socials talking about crypto. I've been a crypto educator. I've educated thousands and thousands of Africans, if that's the word to use. I've educated so many Africans that I can't even count, all right, in terms of crypto. All right, so there are a lot of people like me in crypto that are giving tutorials, who are good mentors, who can give you free information on Twitter, on Telegram. I mean, for example, Binance, what we call Binance community or Telegram community, gives you an opportunity to meet like-minded people and to also learn from different people, especially with their angels. Okay, so with crypto, you get a lot of free opportunity of bigger room to learn. All right, free tutorials to select from. Forex is quite different. Forex, everything you have to pay to learn. Basically, there's so much pay to learn in Forex. All right, so think of Forex as driving on the highway. All right, smooth, but you can still crash if you don't overspeed. All right, crypto is like the new fast road, full of opportunities, but also curves are a bit sharper. All right, if you know how to navigate, you are safe and you do extremely well, even better than Forex. Okay, so you need to learn how to handle both of them. Basically, you need to learn how to handle both Forex and crypto on the same manner. Learn how to do proper risk management and so on and so forth. All right, so what Ghanaians should consider, what should you consider Forex or crypto? In Ghana, Forex brokers are mostly offshore, so regulations can be weak. Okay, some have taken people's money and vanished. I mean, basically, you can say same for crypto, right? Crypto also have scam, you have fake wallets, Ponzi's, investment groups, and basically so much to talk about. All right, so the question isn't just about Forex or crypto, it's about, do you understand the risk? Do you understand what you are getting yourself into? Have you learned the basics of trading, basis of investment, of whatever the integrities or details that there is in crypto and Forex? Okay, are you ready to learn before you even invest? All right, how much can you afford to start with or lose or gain? Basically, you just have to put yourself together and gather yourself right before you try to get into crypto or Forex. Okay, I have been in crypto for a while now and I know how it works. I mean, if you get to know how it works, it's really smooth, it's really interesting, except that it is extremely fast paced. So much innovation keeps popping up in crypto that you always have to keep up with the news and keep up with the innovation. All right, so yeah, I would say something, if you want something more established with long-term history, Forex has been around for decades. Okay, if you are curious about new technology and development and basically everything in between, and you are okay with volatility, then crypto offers far more innovations and long-term growth potential. Okay, because Forex has been there for years. Crypto just is about a little over a decade. Okay, Bitcoin was around $800 or $700 last 9 years, and now it's about $100,000, and there's more room to grow. Ethereum, all right, BNB, so much XRP, so much opportunities around to learn from crypto. So yeah, I think for me, I'll choose crypto. And remember, you don't have to pick one. Basically, you don't have to pick only one. Some people diversify: small crypto portfolio for long term and small Forex trade for active income. Okay, so you can do both. Even though with crypto you can also do trading, just as I said, you can do futures or do spot trading to make some quick money, in as much as you can also buy for the long term part of it. Okay, so yeah, you can do everything about Forex and crypto, but I think you can have to, I think it's not wrong, or it's no wrong to combine the two. All right, so my honest take is, or my honest answer would be, for me, crypto has more trading potential. Right, it's a movement. I mean, it's a serious ecosystem. I've seen people in Ghana use it to save, to build, to learn, but also know people have also lost money in crypto. If you don't know how it works, if you don't know how to get in, if you don't know how to navigate the space, if you're not ready to learn, if you're not ready to build up your knowledge, then I think you'll be quickly left behind, because crypto is extremely, I mean, it's quite fast paced. If you understand the basics and get into it, I mean, like, you grow with it. One thing about crypto that I like is the fact that when you get into, when you are reeled into it, you keep up with the pace because of the opportunity you discover. You see that, hey, this is a different world altogether, and there's so much opportunity for me to take advantage of. So you would even unconsciously keep up with the pace. Okay, that's one good thing about crypto. But Forex or crypto will not magically make you rich overnight. Both require patience. Yes, I believe. I'm not a Forex guy, but with crypto, I think both require patience, education, and discipline. So start small, use demo accounts if you have one available, join communities, ask questions, because this pretty much will set you up for something great. All right. So Forex versus crypto, there's no one size fits all answer. It depends on your goals, your risk tolerance, and your willingness to what? Learn. So let me know what you think. Are you more drawn into Forex or in crypto? Drop your answer in the comment section, and don't forget to follow me, and then let's go together. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.